Organizational Behavior Intersession 2022. This is produced on January 2nd, 2022, and intended to give you an overview of what needs to be submitted this week and what you should be working on. We're trying to achieve a lot in a very short period of time. So you really need to plan your time, get things done. We don't have a lot of flexibility as time. Many of you have been working on this, so it shouldn't be a problem. As we're looking on what should you be working on this week, the course materials, the first one you should be looking at is the welcome and the macro overview. Do watch that welcome video. It walks through the syllabus, how the course is run, what you need to do in detail. It also gives you a macro overview of what's going on in the world today so that we can apply organizational behavior concepts to the real world. The next thing you should be working on is Module 1, Introduction to Organizational Behavior. Oftentimes the times that are listed may be not just for watching the video, but for going back, reviewing it, and processing it in your mind. What do you need to submit this week? One, the first thing is getting to know each other complete by January 4th. Okay? So you need to create your own introductory video and watch others. Okay? Next thing you need to do is identify and submit a partner, your names, to me by January 5th for your current events presentation. Then complete your first reflection by January 7th. Reflections are a key piece of this class because it's important, in my opinion, that you internalize some of these concepts so that you can say, how does these concepts apply to me? How can I incorporate them to be successful in the world and in my profession? Some quotes here. We don't learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on the experience. Self-reflection questions us for a resilient mindset. It's actually quite humbling. It's essential to find out why you think, why you say and do certain things, then to be able to better yourself. And you cannot have a meaningful life without having self-reflection. And that's what the reflections are. They're a significant portion of your grade. And there's one due each week. The instructions are there. I'm really looking for your reflection, not just, I ask you to do it as a video, not as just a written thing, because sometimes when you can express things verbally, you just do a much better job. The other thing is a current events assignment. The real thing is that what we want to do is to develop a better understanding of our course material by seeing how it's applied to what's happening today in 2022. COVID has totally changed the world. It's changed organizational behavior, how an organization behaves, how we as individuals interact with the organization. There's two components to this, article review and presentation, and participate in presentations real time. There's two. Don't lose sight of that. Article review and presentation. This is not your regular presentation where you get up in front of a class, you talk, and everybody claps and it's done. No, this is an interactive discussion that we all participate in. You can see some of the samples, and once we start going, it'll mean a lot. When we're looking at the current events, I want you to think about something, and this is where we go to a deeper level of thinking. And it's important to go to this next level for you to develop your personal skills and to truly learn. First to say, what is the summary of what the text says? What does it actually say? Okay, so that's the first one, say. Then, what does it mean? This is about interpreting what it says. Ask questions like, what makes you think that? How do you know that? And the last one is the real important one. What are the implications? Why does it matter? Why does it matter to me or to others? Why is it important? What's the significance of this? So when we're looking at an article, the say, easy, right? This is what it says. What does it mean? Takes a little bit more. What matters? That's when you finally have nailed it. So I want you to think through that when you're preparing your presentation. To review, get a partner. You can find partners. Best way is getting to know each other. Find someone there if you don't know somebody in the class. Email me your names. I'll send you an article. We can schedule a time. You review the article, okay? And you prepare a 10 to 15 minute presentation discussion. What is it? And make sure you're addressing what does it say? What does it mean? What's matter? And you can go deeper with this is how will it affect the personal organizational factors? How will it change the way things are done? How will it impact you as an individual and someone entering the workforce fairly soon? You can use PowerPoint, Prezi, or anything you would like to do this. And you will post this when you're going to do the presentation. Schedule time for review. The sooner the better we get this done. We're on a short time framework, as I have said, so the sooner the better. Again, you need to participate in real-time discussion with the current issues presentation and review and comment on 4 presentations. I will post the times and the Zoom invites for presentations. You need to be present and participate in the discussion. This is the easiest 8 points you will ever get. You show up, you listen, you engage. If you have any questions, please reach out soon. Don't let things go. Planning and organizing is a key part of Intersession. So if you have any questions, thoughts, or anything, just reach out to me. Start by email, and we can answer questions that way. We can text, we can do virtual, we can do whatever we need to do to get this done. So welcome.